So once you've added your project, then you'll be able to link that project to any interventions or nature-based solutions that you actually add. So I'm just going to go here, and if you notice, these are all the legacy projects that have been brought across. But I know I've got a project called Test Project 1, and I'm going to go to the area of that project. And now I'm going to be able to draw a polygon. So let's just zoom out a bit. Let's say that we were adding a piece of, let's say, some woodland. So I'm just going to draw my polygon here. And you have to then select this unique ID, but it is automatically generated for you. You just have to pick it from that drop down anyway. You choose your lead delivery organisation. So I'm going to say it's the Rivers Trust. And I'm going to say that we are delivering, let's say it's just cross slope woodland. It will tell you what this is, and you can get some more information by clicking on this link as well. Description. So you can add a description for your intervention. You've got 1,000 characters to write that there. And then the habitat, is it being created, restored, or is it planted ancient woodland sites restoration, or is it unknown? I'm going to say we're creating, and this is the type of habitat that's being created. So I'm going to say it's a lowland mixed deciduous woodland. And what's the status of that? So I'm going to say it's active, but it hasn't been delivered yet. I'm going to put today's date. It hasn't been installed yet, so you don't have to fill this in. It's not mandatory. So when you actually come to delivering it, you then would put that date in when you edit the data. And you can add some pictures here. Okay. You would then put in the cost of construction, and then you would also put in the permitting or in-kind labour costs. Again, these aren't mandatory, so this means that you can add what would be an idea or an opportunity before it's fully formed, and then start to edit that as the project goes on. When you're adding in the information for the project benefits, the flood storage volume, this is something you'll need to calculate yourself, and we've discussed this in previous webinars. We're going to talk about this in more detail in a webinar in the summer, but we do have a link to a video on the hub at the moment of how you calculate that. And these values here, so what is the percentage of the intervention area that groundwater recharge has been increased? If I say it's 70%, it's going to automatically calculate those values for me. And I can just go through, so what was the intersection area that's been increased? And the roughness, so it's just auto calculating those for me. And what's the habitat area? Okay, it's auto calculating. And is it is the area of habitat within the local nature recovery scheme? So we're going to say yes. I'm just going to say no to reduce erosion, yes. Has it changed the flow path? And then we click next. You can add any further comments, and then when you click submit, it's now going to create a polygon on the map